If you're a thrill seeker or a major coaster enthusiast, I can guarantee the last place you would want to go is Disney. It's simply not a place you would want to go for lots of reasons. One being that they only have 9 roller coasters and 4 theme parks. Unfortunately for Walt Disney World, the only roller coasters they can offer, besides ones like Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, are kind of family roller coasters. That's all they have. Think about any time you visited a Disney park. You're either waiting 9 hours in the line for Tron, or you're riding on a very small, tame family roller coaster. It's simply not a place where roller coaster lovers go. Now believe me, I know full well that Walt Disney's intention was not to make a huge thrill seekers park. The epitome of Walt Disney World is to be family friendly, so intentionally they don't have that many big roller coasters. But here's where a problem comes in. Universal Studios is home to a lot of roller coasters. Yes folks, you heard it here, Universal has a whopping 1 more roller coaster than Disney does. Yes, this is true. Universal only has 10, Disney has 9, not that big of a difference. But when you consider the fact that all of Disney's rides are family rides, and the majority of Universal's rides are huge roller coasters that you will most likely want to go on if you're a thrill seeker, you come to the conclusion that Disney has nothing compared to Universal in terms of roller coasters. This is a problem for young theme park audiences, such as teens and adults. The majority of people think roller coaster when they think of theme parks. Disney needs to think this too. Throughout the years, I've found that Universal simply has a wider range of audience. And yes, they do have less family rides, but at least they have something. I mean, they do have Illumination's Minions. Basically, all of the dark rides are family friendly. Men in Black and 2 of the lands inside of Epic Universe are definitely family friendly. How to Train Your Dragon and Super Nintendo World. But when you compare that with Disney, thrill seekers won't go to Disney simply because there's not a lot to offer when it comes to roller coasters. Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is probably the best roller coaster Disney has on property. Unfortunately, that's only 1 ride. I mean, Tron Light Cycle Run is alright, besides the fact that it runs for 5.5 seconds. I mean, the ride is so short, it's hardly enjoyable. I think Disney needs to focus on the bigger picture here. They want to stay true to Walt Disney's legacy of making a fun, family-friendly park, but they don't realize that they need to expand. Just like how Universal is focusing more on family rides, you won't see Disney opening a major roller coaster anytime soon. If you think about it, they only have 1 inverting roller coaster, which is Rock and Roller Coaster, and even then, they're retheming that to the Muppets to make it more family-friendly. Disney has a bad habit of minimizing themselves to smaller family-friendly attractions. And everyone knows Disney has hundreds of IPs to choose from. Why don't they take one of those, like, I don't know, Marvel, and make it into a roller coaster? Universal has less IP to go off of, and they still pulled off 2 Marvel rides that are both really good. Sorry, Doctor Doom and Storm Force Acceleration, we don't need to really talk about those. But think about it. If Disney actually took something like Marvel and made it into a roller coaster, that would bring in huge crowds of people who enjoy those types of roller coasters. And many will argue that, yes, Disney's bringing in a Monsters inverted roller coaster. Another indoor roller coaster. Yay! I can't wait to go to Hollywood Studios, wait 9 hours in a line for an inverted indoor roller coaster, which is basically just Montu with a building around it. Actually, no, it's not Montu. It's way less intense than Montu. It's like Flight of the Hippogriff upside down inside of a building. I mean, think about the sheer failure in Disney here. If they brought in a roller coaster, imagine how great that would be. Imagine how much more crowds that would bring in. Disney needs to go beyond family friendly and think more audience friendly. What do people really want these days? If you look at a park like Universal, you can really tell that they have a way wider range of audiences visiting those parks. Why? Because they have rides for everyone. From thrill seekers who want the biggest, baddest roller coasters to people who want to go on One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. What major IP could go into a roller coaster for Disney? Well, let me think. Pirates of the Caribbean, Marvel, the Alien and Predator movies, and I don't know, Cars. I mean, Disney has so many sad excuses for roller coasters. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind's the best one, but again, Tron Light Cycle Run's not that good. Expedition Everest is like 100 years old, and everything else is just a really small ride with a chain lift hill and like a mountain. Why do all the Disney roller coasters have mountains in them? I mean, Expedition Everest, Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, the Matterhorn bobsleds, it's too many mountains. Too many mountains, Disney. I don't want to sound like a hater, but if I'm being honest, I feel like the new Monsters, Inc. roller coaster is basically just gonna be like Freedom Flyer at Fun Spot, but inside a building. Yes, it's probably gonna be longer, and yes, it's probably gonna have better theming. It hopefully will have better theming. I mean, it's inside. But there's no way Disney is willing to make a big risk to make a huge thrilling roller coaster when they really want to focus on family-friendly stuff, which is fine, But again, they won't be reaching a wide variety of people to the parks. Honestly, it surprises me that a Star Wars roller coaster doesn't exist yet. I think that would fit Galaxy's Edge really well. I don't know, maybe that would rekindle some interest in the Star Wars franchise after it died.
Rey Skywalker.
Disney as a whole, I feel like could do so much better, and if I'm being honest, they choose not to. They brought this upon themselves. Look at Universal, your biggest competition, who is building a brand new roller coaster now for Fast and Furious in Orlando, and Disney hasn't done anything. It's time for Disney to move beyond their comfort zone and add in a major roller coaster. Please do this. And maybe, I don't know, you'll get some new fans.